These three tactics that I'm about to share in this video is exactly what got me jacked, my friend jacked, and every single person that I work with. And it is a recurring theme that is happening in my life and other people's lives that I see just how important these three tactics that I'm about to share in this video, that are, by the way, if you actually execute them, incredibly powerful because most people don't do these things. It's like insane. It's better than any kind of supplement you can take. It's better than any kind of new pill that you can take that these people on fitness industry try to fucking sell you, like protein powders and take this, take that, take that. It's none of that. Okay, it's literally zero cost. It's completely free, and you can do it quite literally today. So the first thing that I just can't stop mentioning, but it's so important to actually build muscle and to lose weight and for overall health, not only fitness, but for overall health and better life, is your testosterone levels. Okay, if you want to actually make progress in fitness, and when I say actually make progress in fitness, I mean make it be extremely efficient and fast, you need to increase your testosterone levels. Now, a lot of people, when I say testosterone, they think, oh yeah, supplements, I will take this and that, and some therapy, whatever. It's none of that. Increasing your testosterone is really simple, and there's just a couple of things that are going to give you 80-20 results or 80-20 benefits, where it's literally so simple to do, but it's going to give you so much more for what you do. And these things are 3 hours of REM sleep, first of all. Second of all, you prioritize proteins and fats, okay? So not carbs, although I want to say you don't want to go zero carbs, because if you do reduce carbs, you're going to slightly tank your testosterone. So I don't recommend that much. And of course, decrease stress, okay? These three things is what is going to absolutely boost your testosterone. And so, as you can see, these things do not cost you pretty much anything. Like, it doesn't cost you anything to sleep better. It doesn't really cost you anything. Maybe something like getting yourself an earplugs or blackout curtains, or maybe, I don't know, some kind of sleeping mask, whatever. But it doesn't really cost you anything beyond what you already do. And so if you just sleep more, if you REM sleep, if you just increase that, you're going to increase testosterone. The second thing is proteins and fats. Okay, carbs are bullshit. Carbs are bullshit. They should not be your main source of energy. And the reason why I'm saying that, like, yeah, you should still have carbs. I'm not saying that you should completely remove carbs, but carbs in general are way worse energy source than fats. Way worse. Now, yes, fats do take longer to break down, and we can speak about the whole biological process, but if you focus on fats and proteins, and the reason why I say fats and proteins is because fats, first of all, has cholesterol, which is literally a precursor for testosterone, and proteins just because protein is a building block of literally everything in your body, and if you don't take enough protein, 1 gram per pound of body weight per day, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot. Like, all of your enzymes, every single thing you can think about in your body is made out of protein. So take enough protein, and of course fats, because fats have a lot of cholesterol, and you should aim for 1 gram of cholesterol per day. If you don't know how much that is around 6 eggs, I would say, per day would be pretty good for average person. But of course, don't be afraid of cholesterol. Like, it's not that bad. And the third thing you can do is to decrease your stress. Now, there is a lot of ways you can do this. First of all, sleeping better is going to decrease stress. Second of all, like, don't be dumb and do some stupid habits, right? That are going to increase your stress. For example, watching TikTok at 2 a.m., those kinds of things are going to increase your stress. Again, blue light is going to increase your stress. Anything that, and you can do this yourself, anything that makes you feel stressed is probably going to increase stress. Now, I want to mention one thing. There's difference between stress and pressure. There's big difference between these two things, because pressure itself is good. Like, I want to feel more pressure. For example, I want to increase my testosterone to 1000 nanograms per deciliter. That is a pressure. It's not a stress. Like, I want to feel pressure that I want to do something that I haven't done, but I don't want to feel stressed about it, because stress is like, oh man, will I do it? I don't know if I can do it. And it is normal to feel it. But I want you to understand that the less you have of this stress, your life is going to be better and you're going to increase your testosterone. Okay? It's not just about testosterone, but the less stressed you feel about your life and about decision making and about everything that is happening in your life, the better testosterone is going to be. And the easiest way to decrease the stress is just sleep better. Okay, sleep better. Don't take caffeine 10 hours before sleeping. These kinds of things are just going to massively decrease your stress. And of course, like, just don't be a dumbass and watch TikTok at a time when you should go to the bed. Second tactic, which is really important tactic. I see a lot of people not doing this one, which is deload. Okay, now this might be surprising because I say deload, but hear me out. A lot of people, first of all, don't actually train hard to deload. So if you're somebody who doesn't even train hard, then this doesn't apply for you. But I know there are some people out there who do train hard and who do put in a lot of effort in their body, in their physiques, but they simply never take a time off or a break from just doing the sheer amount of volume. I myself am in this category. I can work pretty hard if I really want to work hard. And I'm telling you right now, I can destroy my body. Okay, I'm really capable of destroying my body. So for me, deload is something that if I do, let's say every 2 months, and when I say deload, I mean I literally take off break from training for like 1 week. When I get back into the gym, I feel 100 times better. And that is because I let my body recover. I let my body essentially go back to homeostasis, where it's supposed to be. I just let my body regenerate all of those cells and tissues that I have broken down from all of my training. Now, yeah, you can not be that guy who's just training so hard and never go on deload and just push yourself to about 85%. But I don't like it. Like, when I push myself to 100%, that is when I have the most joy. And so for me, going 85%, knowing that I still have left something in the tank, is just not enjoyable. And so what I do is I just simply take a deload. I simply take a deload, or maybe I go to the gym and I just like stretch, do some easy workouts with like 50% load, whatever. That is what I do if I want to deload. And the reason why I'm saying this right now is because if you're somebody who's like me, who's training extremely hard and you push every single set of failure, it's going to take a really big hit on your body. Okay, really big hit on your body. Even if you sleep for 8 hours, because this happens to me. I sleep for like 8, 9 hours some days, and I still don't feel recovered. I still don't feel fresh from all that volume. And so I was like, okay, let me just take a full deload. And trust me, I feel way better when I take a full deload, and I just have more energy. I can work more other stuff. I again feel like I'm waking up with youth and energy that I can use for my work. So deload for recovery, that is if really nothing works for recovery. Like, if nothing works for recovery, you try sleeping more, because I tried. You tried like even taking some kind of supplements, like for example ashwagandha, that can decrease stress, which is also something for testosterone if you, by the way, wonder. Just take a break. Like, it's that simple. Just take a break. 1 week and that's it. And the third thing that I want to mention, the third tactic, is always prioritize intensity over volume. The reason why this is the last one is because a lot of people like to do more. But the problem is that the quality of the sets and reps that you do matter way more than how much you do. Now, yes, it is important how much you do. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you do just one set, you will not grow. But anything beyond 7 to 8 sets, honestly, for one muscle group is just waste of time if intensity is in the right place. And so, for example, if I'm going to do, let's say, my chest, if I do more than 8 hard sets, there really is no growth. The only thing that is happening is just cortisol building up. That's all it happens. And so the reason why I'm saying this right now is because I used to be a guy who was like, okay, the more you do, the more you're going to get out. That is my kind of philosophy back then. And yeah, there is some truth to that, but the problem is that you're just going to go back to deload way faster. So when I look back at when I was having that kind of philosophy, it took me like 2 or 3 weeks to go back to my deload. It took me 2 or 3 weeks to get back to my deload because I was doing so much volume and I was destroying my body to the point where I just couldn't do anything else. Like I literally was just like laying in my bed and I was like, done. I couldn't move. So the easiest way to build more muscle and to save yourself more time and to go on a deload less frequently is just increase intensity of the set that you already do. Don't add more. Like, just don't add more. Like, if you know about Elon Musk, when he was building his first company, or second company actually, or third company actually, because PayPal was the first one, Tesla, a lot of times he would just delete half of the things. Like, he would add a bunch of things and then he would just delete half and he would see, okay, so this now works. He would delete everything that he doesn't need, and then only after he would delete everything, then he would optimize. Same thing over here. Delete everything that you don't need, have minimum amount of volume, and then add intensity. Like 6 or 7 or 8 sets per muscle group is enough. That is like a big muscle group, for example, chest, back, legs. It is enough. But you have to optimize those couple of sets and make them as hard as you possibly can push. Just means increase intensity. And that's it. Trust me, like you can actually execute a workout in 1.5 hours that some people would take 3 hours, and you can still leave out with more gains. Because again, it isn't about the volume. Sometimes it is, but really rarely. It's about intensity. It's about how you do it and how hard you push. Seems like you got to the end of the video. Congrats. If you're somebody who wants to take the next step and you actually want to get my own personal one-on-one coaching, then down below you have a first link in the description. On the link you can watch a video which is going to explain who I can help and how I can help you. Even after watching the video you still qualify, you're still interested, then below the video, again, first thing, you can book a call and we can meet. It's a free discovery call, and the worst case scenario is like we talk, we have a nice chat, I give you a couple of tips on how to fix your problem, and you leave the call not buying the program without any pressure. The best case scenario, you buy the program, I change your fucking life, and you are in the best shape you have ever been. That being said, as always, check the first link, and bye.